Now that the heroic core of Dexter, Tessus, and Kixan are planning to move over to Falcons, Heroic needs to field a new lineup. And field a new lineup they have. Heroic close in on the Sangal trio. Sangal? I don't know. Sangal made some waves last year just because they were doing a great job in the online, tier 2 EU scene. They won a CCT. They did make it to the RMR, but they got knocked out. They didn't look amazing on land. They're kind of onliners. The core that Heroic wants to pick up is Linus or LNZ, Xfloud, and Youngster. Sangal also just lost Joda to Eternal Fire. They're replacing Calyx, but I want to take a look at Xfloud and see if this guy can be the new star that Heroic needs. 2024, we're going all matches, all ranking, just because he's a tier 2, mostly online player. He's playing all right, 1.12 rating. If we go to LAN, 1.07. He's a bit of an onliner. You can see here, CCT Season 2 Europe Series 7, they won. He's had a pretty good year in the online tournaments. Today we're taking a look at Xfloud, Turkish player. He's only 22 years old. He's been doing pretty solid on the online circuit. And the game we're going to be checking out is in the CCT Season 2 Europe Series 7, the tournament that they won. They're playing against Permita. We're checking him out on Mirage. A 13-1. He has an incredible rating on this map. He goes absolutely sicko mode. So we're going to check it out and see what we can learn from Xfloud and if he can be Heroic's new star. Here we are starting on the CT side. Let's see what he can get done in this pistol round. They've got a bit of an ace deck going on here. Xfloud plays on 1280-960 with a sensitivity of 1.05 at 800 DPI. You can see his crosshair on the screen right now. It's been interesting to see this Sangal team get up in the ranks in the year of 2024. I think they started pretty low and eventually were able to make themselves up into the top 50, maybe even top 30 at one point. It would have been cool to see them at the major, but clearly they were not experienced enough. There's one, two. Oh, that is so clean. Oh, is he gonna ace? No. Oh, it's always that last kill, isn't it? He got 4 headshots that round, though. I'm not exactly sure how Xfloud plays. I don't know exactly what his roles are. Ooh, that was a little bit messy. Galils can get scary. Oh my. Is that 2 4Ks in a row? What is going on? Why is he holding the knife like that? I hated that. That was so scary. Now, obviously, this is an online match against not the most formidable opponent. He's gonna throw the Molotov off the map, and then he's gonna do some more witchcraft with his knife. Okay, good round. He just held mouse 1 and they didn't really shoot back at him too much. He decided to drop both the AK he picked up and another rifle and go for the MP9 so he can take top mid control here. I don't hate it because they know they're gonna be on deagles at best. Youngster's gonna get 1 deagged. So is Linus. Don't let Mask get a 3K. Come on now. Okay. It's kill number 9, by the way. Can we see number 10? Only 3 rounds in. Nope. Alright. Will we see a rifle now? Honestly, he should have went with a rifle and just tried to actually stay alive that round. I feel like when you have that MP9 going into that eco round, then you're almost expecting to die and expecting to just try and get 2 and get some info. Flash top mid. So we've seen him go A on pistol, which we don't really count. We saw him go window. His teammates are over here doing a weird little setup. That was awesome. Xfloud is just trying to stay alive. Triple here. Anchoring A. That was a really interesting setup. I don't think I've ever seen that. Holding an M4 with nothing but his mind right now. I haven't watched enough Sangal to say whether or not this team's going to be good. I think Heroic is taking a pretty big downgrade. But I think that's okay. Heroic just made a lot of money. And I think their plan is to try and just play this season with this team, see if they can get any solid players out of this, if they can get anything out of this roster, and then wait until some players are available, or wait until they can form a team. They just got a lot of money. They can take the profit, or they can try and buy out some contracts. Oh, that was close. But I think Heroic for this season is almost just taking it as like, can we make some solid players out of this Senegal team? They should still have Shush. They should still have Saw. Can Heroic make anything happen with this team? Anything, like making the major is probably their bare minimum. They should do more than that. But if they can make the major and make some... God, I hate this. This is so gross. So weird and gross. I don't like it. It's every time he puts it in his left hand. But if Heroic can make at least one good player out of this, and then even if they sell the core, they take the core and make it better, and they sell the team for as much as they got it for, then, you know, no harm, no foul, really. Just a flash bottom con there to keep the T's from getting up fast. That actually was pretty solid. You could see he threw that flash, and it looked like Mast was trying to go connector pretty quickly. That delayed him for at least a second and allowed Sammy to rotate to top connector. You can delay with just a flash like that. So far, our boy has 10 kills. He's going pretty hard. Not gonna lie, 10 kills in 4 rounds is... Oh, he's gonna shoot his teammate. Try not to do that, is my advice. Try to keep the bullets going toward the enemies. We know this game... Okay. We know this game is about to be an absolute blowout, but I was hoping to see, I don't know, some rounds that felt like there was some tension. Maybe see some moments where xCloud can get a clutch or do something against like a solid execute. I don't know. But it also is fun to just see a guy absolutely destroy some players. Jota going over to Eternal Fire for Calyx. Calyx has been, you know, playing in the Turkish scene for a while. He went over to NA for just a little bit and played really well in NA. And he has been on Eternal Fire since the beginning, I want to say, or maybe close to it. Jota's roles I'm not entirely familiar with, but I imagine that they're pretty close, or maybe they're just trying to get a third good rifler, because, you know, they have Woxic and they have their IGL. Maybe they just need a third solid rifler. And maybe that's going to be the key to getting the first Turkish major. It was a huge bummer not to see Eternal Fire make the major, because I think they're a really hard-working team, and I think they're a fun team to root for. I don't think that they're, you know, absolute S tier, but they're definitely, like, in my opinion, probably a top 10 team. Maybe not right now. It's hard to say with the roster mania happening and the fact that they didn't even make the major. Almost halfway through. And xCloud still has his floating knife. Going window this round. Seems like he kind of gets to do what he wants. He's been rotating from sort of the A anchor position to the window fighter. Oh wow, that was really solid. Youngster throws the flash, Linus throws the nade, and xCloud gets the spray. That's just good teamwork. That's just like basic fundamental supporting your teammates with utility, and that's good to see. Those are the 3 players that are actually going to go to Heroic. Is that something that's going to work against you know, like m0NESY? Maybe not. Maybe a team will have like an actual player behind the boxes playing anti-flash and ready to swing off of that, but it's good to see some things that are a little more advanced. Now his goal is to kind of keep them from getting into the window and have the info if they're going to be going up connector. He's going to drop that smoke, and they're going to move into a different setup here. Sammy might be throwing a flash for xCloud to... No, he's going to flash my main. Sammy's going to kill one through the smoke, and then Linus will get the last. Going toward window again. Will we see some sort of boost? He's going to drop down. He likes to do some aggressive stuff. You can see he's holding under, and also it's helpful for if they throw a flash top mid, you can just do a 180 and you can be ready to hit some heads, right? Not many people are going to be throwing a flash at this angle. It's looking like an A hit, and they are playing full retake. There's a gap in this smoke. He'll get the info, but he won't get one. Killed B-Nox trying to jump up. I wonder if that gap was purposeful. Didn't seem like it. Oh, perfect. They're ready for a little push. Not one kill. They got the bomb down. Nice, but they didn't lose a single gun on single. I don't know how to say it. Sandal? simple. All right, currently 15-4. He is having a pretty solid game. He's kind of an onliner. He had a .70 rating at the RMR. Even in a setting like that where, you know, you've got kind of a comfortable setup, you're in a hotel room. It's not like you're playing on a stage or even in a studio. You're playing in a hotel room, and they just didn't play well. Now he's playing as the connector player. He's just kind of, they're letting him do what he wants. He has 15 kills. He kind of gets to, you know, make calls. It's nice when you have a player who is kind of on fire and is almost in a flow state and is just saying, okay, I'm going to do this round. I need this support from you. I need to switch with you. And then it just works. That's something that it's really cool to see, but it's not something you can rely on. There are very few players who can consistently just make almost selfish calls and make it work. The play was there. I saw it. You know, if he gets that kill or the cat guy goes up first, that could have been clean. Single still has not dropped around. I had a comment on the Liege video saying to keep the face cam off of the radar. So in this video, I'm keeping it off of the radar. The only reason I did that is so that you couldn't see where the other players are. Do I have x-rays on? I do have x-rays on. That's fine. Whatever. xCloud already knows where they are. It seems like xCloud's playing with x-rays on. I did my first stream. It was just a quick 30-minute test stream. I want to start streaming some more. So if you see me live, hop in. One of my goals for 2025 is to stay consistent with videos. I've been grinding the past, week or so, the past month or so, and I want to just stay consistent. I don't want to be putting out 5 videos a week. I want to be able to put out a video or 2 a week consistently, and I want to be able to stream somewhat consistently. My goal is still mainly doing, content like this, but streaming is something that I can see myself doing and interacting with you guys. And I want to do a giveaway once we get closer to 1,000 subs. So click subscribe and be ready for that. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway. So those are my New Year's resolutions as far as content goes, just staying consistent and making content that I like, not trying to play the YouTube game too much, doing stuff that I enjoy making, and to start streaming. Just have fun with it and have fun with you guys. Let me know what your New Year's resolution is down below, and don't comment 1280 960. We see that on Twitter enough. I don't want to hear that shit. I think we'll probably see at least one more solid round on this CT side. So if Sammy is the opper, so Linus, xCloud, and Youngster are all riflers, and the assumption is that Shush is going to be staying on Heroic. Who are they going to pick up as an opper? Who are the available oppers? Dexter is, going to be going to Falcons, allegedly. You could definitely get some Pious. I could see that happening. If Complexity is doing a big overhaul to their lineup, Halzerk. Is Halzerk the opper I want to see on this team? Probably not. But I think that he has, he's got the merit. He's got some experience, and he could be helpful to leading some of these players. And maybe if you build around him a little bit more, he'll have more success. I think Halzerk has a lot of potential, and it just hasn't been reached. I think Complexity had some foundational issues that were almost never going to be fixed. Unless you bring in like a whole new in-game leader and coach, and you change some of the roles up and bring in riflers who are better in their spots, because I don't think Floppy was in a spot that he could shine, to be honest. I don't think any of them are. I think it's a dysfunctional team that relied on Elige and sometimes Halzerk to do what they could to win them matches. Without Elige, I don't think that team would be anything. Spamming a little bit, trying to get some vision. He's going to get spammed back and try and chill out. So it seems like xCloud likes to be kind of an opener a lot of the times on the CT side. We've seen him a few times trying to take control of middle. We've seen him on A, just throwing utility for his mid teammates. We've seen him window quite a bit, trying to take that opening fight window. He likes to be aggressive and take fights. Now, take all this with a grain of salt, because they are playing against a team like Permita, who is not the most formidable opponent, right? This isn't against FaZe or anything, so xCloud might be playing a little more A little more loose, a little more gamery. Looks like Permita is going to get this last round. No 13-0 for them. Nice. On to the pistol. X-Cloud with the armor. Everyone's got armor other than Youngster. And it looks like Youngster might be throwing some sort of fake, or he's throwing some utility for a B split. One for mid push. Maybe an A split. Got 3 guys under, 1 top mid and 1 outside A. Yoda gets another one. There's a reason he's going to Eternal Fire, man. He's not playing out of his mind this game. Okay, that was clean. Yoda's not playing out of his mind this game, but he doesn't need to when X-Cloud is 19-6 and Sammy's 14-5, right? Youngster is 4-4. I imagine he was playing B and just didn't get a lot of fights. That's funny. 4-4. He's got the least deaths and the least kills. No. No, he always fucks up the last kill on the pistol rounds. All right, let's check out this last round. X-Cloud's got an AK. Let's see if he can do anything spicy and awesome to close the game out. What the fuck is going on? This game is fucking broken. That was so scary. Dude, what is... This is gross. I don't like this. Ooh, Sammy's gonna hit a nice shot on the guy who's on top of the ticket. They stacked B. They've got 1 rifle. Spavik has a rifle. But this is gonna need some crazy shots to come out to bring this game back. I bet you it's not gonna happen. Okay, saves it. Wasn't the cleanest, but didn't have to be. X-Cloud's gonna be the first guy who's gonna let his teammates hide because he's only got a few HP and he might get just absolutely decked here. 1. Can he clean it up the last kill in the match? GG from Beanox. GG from everybody else. I think X-Cloud just played with a lot of confidence in a matchup where they had the advantage. Hopefully he can play like that on land with Heroic. You know, he's gonna have Shush, who's a great supportive player. But I think Heroic might have themselves a new star. I love 2025. I love Counter-Strike, and I love you.